We knew the value of this asset, and we were not going to let someone else come in and take it.
Now at 5, the Western and Southern Open stays in Mason. Ken Brown is live showing us how the decision was made.
Plus, a Westchester man is in court accused of taking inappropriate pictures of teens in dressing rooms. Kendall Hyde is live with the latest.
And you still have a little bit of time if you need to register to vote. Taylor Davis shows you everything you need to know ahead of November's election.
From the station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now.
The Western and Southern Tennis Tournament is going to stay put in Mason.
That's right, and there were some concerns about that tournament moving from Warren County to North Carolina. Ken Brown has been following this. So what's the very latest, Ken?
Well, guys, tournament staying here. That's the good news. And if you were out here, tennis balls in hand, for the last Western and Southern tournament, and you spent a little time inside the Lindner Family Tennis Center, you may have played a part in BMOC's decision to keep the tournament here.
We knew the value of this asset, and we were not going to let someone else come in and take it.
Warren County Commissioner Dave Young has been extremely vocal about keeping the Western and Southern Open Tennis Tournament in Mason. It's an event that each year brings in millions of tourism dollars to our area. And with a tournament expansion on the horizon, it will soon bring in even more.
It's not here just in Mason, it's the entire tri-state region that is impacted by the tennis tournament. And so estimates go well over $160 to $200 million that it'll be after a 2-week tournament.
With that kind of tourism money coming in, the city, county, and state were able to secure a combined $130 million in funds to make improvements to the tennis center. A move the county feels steered BMOC capital away from building a new stadium in Charlotte.
We had a private lunch with the BMOC folks and said, what if we match what Charlotte's doing at $130 million? And I think that's where the tide changed a little bit.
BMOC said those tides changed for them after they were able to watch the tournament play out.
Really, when it comes down to the end of it, this year's event really pushed our ownership over the edge and said, you know what a great event. They saw the commitment, they saw the passion of everyone who's here and around and involved with this event. And that really made the difference at the end. Yeah, it took a long time, but we're really happy that we're here today.
And coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear from State Rep Adam Matthews, who is one of the key players in getting some of the money from the state side of things. They contributed $50 million of the $130 million as far as helping get upgrades to this facility is concerned. We'll hear from him coming up at 6. But for now, reporting live in Mason, Ken Brown, Fox 19 Now.
I know there's some big investments that are going into this facility to do some upgrades. Do they talk about when that construction could soon happen?
So all of that has to get rolling pretty quick because it's not long before this tournament gets expanded into a 2-week tournament. And that's really why they wanted to keep it here. That expansion means that much more money for this area. So originally, this tournament brought in about $80 million as far as economic impact in our area goes. When it expands to 2 weeks, it goes to up to $160 million. And I believe it's 2025 is the first week that this is first time that this is a 2-week tournament. So these improvements have to get going pretty quick.